Yeah, in this video we'll learn about default arguments. So for explaining that, I have taken two functions here. Both these function names are add, but two integers and three integers. So yes, they are overloaded function with the same name and different number of arguments. What they are doing? They are adding numbers. This is adding two numbers, this is adding three numbers. So let me write main function, main. I'm not writing void in everything. So just I will say integer C assign add 2, 5. So which function it will call? It will call the first function. Now C assign add 2, 5, 8. Which function it will call? It will call second function. So just the number of parameters are different and here their working is little bit different. But I'll show you one more thing. Can't I say this add and say 2, 5, 0? Which function will be called? First. But what results it will be giving? Same as first function. Same as this one, 2, 5, because the third argument I made it as 0. So if I am ready to pass the third argument as 0, then I don't need the first function. Come to the point. Can I combine these two functions and write a single function? Let us see. Integer add int x, int y, int z assigned with 0 and return x plus y plus z. Now imagine I don't have these functions. Then what I have done here, I have assigned some default value to this argument within the argument list only and said that z is 0. So if I call add, same function will be called. So this 2 goes into x and 5 goes into y and z will become 0 because I am not passing it. Second time 258, z will take the value 8. So this means this argument, this parameter becomes optional. If you don't pass it here, it will take 0. If you pass it, then it will take that argument. So even when I pass the 0, already it was 0 only, so it will take 0 and I get the result. So it means I have combined these two functions, you see, the one which is taking 2 arguments, the one which is taking 3 arguments. So a single function can work as 2 argument function also, 3 argument function also. So I have combined these two overloaded function and written one function. So this is called as a default argument. So assigning some default values to the argument is default argument function, and the benefit of default argument is you can combine the overloaded function and write one single function. So this is a very powerful feature of C++ and it is friendly for the programmer. He can combine various overloaded functions and write them as a single function with the help of default arguments. Now one important thing about this one, suppose if you have one function, let us say function fun, and you are taking some arguments a, b, c and d, and if you want to make default, then you should make default this one or this one. You cannot make this as default and skip this one, make this as mandatory. So whatever the default arguments are, you can make this as default, and this means you should start making the default argument from right towards left without skipping any. I will show you these things practically. Let us check it there.